Hey everyone, and welcome to our Hydra Session. It's your girl Kimberly, and I'm excited to be doing this Hydra Session with you today. As you can see, if you're wondering, like, what's going on with the background, I am in a completely different location tonight. And I have all of my stuff. You can go anywhere with your products, right? And so we're going to be doing the Hydra Session from here. Okay, so you want to make sure you have 3 wet washcloths or be near a sink. So either one, wet washcloths or near a sink. I have my wet washcloths. I also have a bowl of water just because I'm not near the sink, just in case I need to use the water also. So you want to go grab those if you don't, and then you want to have your sample pack. So we're going to be doing a deep exfoliation, maximum hydration pampering session. So you want to grab your pampering pack, and you want to go ahead and open up all of your samples, okay? Because we're going to use everything that's in your samples. So go ahead and open all of those up, and then we'll get started. I'm gonna give you a little time to go get your wet washcloths, to get your bowl of water if you need to, open up your sample packs and all of that. So while you're doing that, what I wanted to do was to tell you about our holiday catalog. If it has not reached your inbox, your mailbox yet, it will be coming. And maybe you just became a customer of your consultant, or you I don't know, for whatever reason you didn't get one in the mail, then we can easily send you an electronic copy of the catalog also. So don't you worry, we can make sure you get an electronic copy of the catalog. But oh my gosh, there are so many amazing products in here. Now, if you did get the catalog, there is a sample, okay, in the catalog. And the sample for this catalog is of some of our perfumes and colognes. So on this page, page 15, is a sample of our Forever Diamonds perfume, and it smells amazing. And then on the next page, you'll have a sample of our, okay, maybe not the next page. Let's see, where is it? Okay, I don't see it. Well, never mind. It's not in this one. Some books have a sample of the men's cologne also, but this one only has the Forever Diamonds, which is fine too because it smells good. But the new products, okay? If you haven't heard about our Miracle Set, OMG, please run to your consultant so you can get information about the Miracle Set. It is amazing. We will be using the Miracle Set cleanser tonight as our cleanser, but these eyeshadows, I get compliments every time I put on these liquid eyeshadows. They go on super easy to apply. They last all day. But then our body care. So we have a shower gel. We also have a body lotion and a body spray mist as well. That smells really good. It's Mandarin Blooms. It's the scent, but it smells amazing. Okay. So check out our new holiday products in our holiday magazine, holiday catalog. And we're going to go ahead and get started with our Hydra session. So we're going to be doing a maximum exfoliation. That's going to be the first part of our Hydra session. We're going to be using our cleanser. It's the 4-in-1 cleanser of the Miracle Set. We're going to also be using our microdermabrasion scrub. Okay, so you might have the full sample of microdermabrasion, which is the microdermabrasion refine and the pore minimizer, but we're going to be using the refine tonight, which is that deep exfoliation. That's what we want. We're going to also be using the charcoal mask after that, because we're going to go into the pores and pull out all of the gunk and stuff out of the pores. And then we're going to be using our facial peel, which is a chemical peel. It's the same exact thing. If you went to a med spa to get a chemical peel, it's the same exact thing. And that's the exfoliation side. Then we're going to jump into the hydration side. So we're going to start with our hydrogel eye patches. I call these my pink besties. They are amazing. You cannot leave home without them. We're going to be doing our nourishing oil also, which is a hydration oil, and then our moisture renewing gel mask as well. Now, we won't forget about the lips, because sometimes our lips get super dry. And if you're in a colder area, then your lips might be already getting super dry. So we're going to do our satin lips tonight also as well. All right, so let's jump right in. You want to go ahead and grab your wet washcloths. Let's go ahead and dampen your face a little bit. I might be moving a little bit because I am on the floor, sitting on my knees, and I need to change my seating here. Okay, so let's go ahead and dampen your face with a wet washcloth. You know, when you get to the end of the day and you get ready to just wash your face, take your makeup off, sometimes it can be so soothing because you're like, I need this. Like, I need this. Before I do the cleanser, though, I do want to tell you about our skin cleansing brush. And it also comes with a facial massager as well, which helps to massage the 43 muscles that we have in our face. Because after a while, if those muscles aren't used, guess what happens? Those muscles start to sag, and that's what causes the sagging in the skin. But the skin cleansing brush cleans your face 85% better than if you use your hands or you use a washcloth. But because we're doing such a deep exfoliation tonight, I'm not going to use the brush because I don't want it to be too rough for my skin. Even though this brush is really good for sensitive skin and the bristles are very soft, but we're doing 3 exfoliation treatments, which is enough. We don't need to do more. But the brush is USB chargeable. It is also, it stays on for 60 seconds. There's an on and off button and a fast, medium, slow speed right here. And it oscillates. So it's just enough vibration to knock down all of the dirt and the grime that you have on your face. And so using it every night is perfectly fine for sensitive skin also because the bristles are so soft. I just keep mine in the shower, grab my cleanser, put it on my cleanser, and just wash my face for 60 seconds. It feels amazing. You will see a difference and feel a difference in your skin just by using the skin cleansing brush, okay? All right, so I gotta re-wet my face because my face dried off from just telling you that. But go ahead and grab your cleanser, and we're gonna put the cleanser on all over. So tonight I'm using the normal to dry cleanser of our Miracle Set. It's a 4-in-1 cleanser, which means that it cleans, it tones, it brightens, and exfoliates. And it has a mild exfoliation in here. You can feel it when you're putting it on also. But let's go ahead and get that cleanser on all over. Now, every time you don't wash your face at night, your skin ages 9 to 13 days, right? We can eliminate that just by washing our face. 80% of the aging process happens by what we do. We're in control of that. The other 20% happens naturally just because we get older. So one way to prevent aging is to wash your face at night. Okay, that's simple. Wash your face at night. We're going to keep the cleanser on right now because we're going to add the microdermabrasion scrub to it to start that exfoliation process. So this is the first layer of exfoliation. Using the microdermabrasion scrub, we're going to remove that top layer of dead skin cells, but we're going to also clean out the surface level of those pores too. I do have some before and after photos that I want to show you with the microdermabrasion. So take a look at my girlfriend here. You see she has this dark area here on her cheek area. After using microdermabrasion for about 2.5 months, take a look at that cheek area. It's starting to lighten up. That dark area is starting to get a little smaller. And then this girlfriend here, you might not be able to see it that well through the screen, but she has some breakouts on her face, and using microdermabrasion, her skin is starting to clear up too because we're cleaning out those pores. We're removing that top layer of dead skin cells. The skin is able to rejuvenate much quicker and all of that as well. So I'm gonna wet my face a little bit because you want your face to be wet when you're using microdermabrasion. That way it doesn't feel so rough when you're putting it on. So wet my face a little bit, and then we're gonna go ahead and do that deep scrub exfoliation. Now, if you went to the dermatologist's office and said, I need to get a microdermabrasion treatment, it will cost you about $75 to $175 per session to get a microdermabrasion treatment. You can get the full set from us and Mary Kay for $58. Okay. And it also comes with a serum, which is a pore minimizer serum, and you can get it for $58. Okay. So let's go ahead, give a good scrub, and you can probably feel how small those little beads are. If you're doing this with us, then go ahead and let me know in the comments. What are you feeling right now? The beads are super small, very gritty, and they can get into the pores and clean out the pores really well also. But let's go ahead and give a good scrub. So if you have large pores, if you have uneven skin tone, if you have dark spots, age spots, and sunspots, if you have dry patches, blackheads or whiteheads, microdermabrasion is your friend, okay? Microdermabrasion is your friend. Okay, so good scrub all over. Once you got a good scrub all over, then you can go ahead and take your washcloth and wipe it off. Your skin is going to look a lot more buff, a lot more polished, not so dull looking also, which I think is so good. Now, you wouldn't do the dermabrasion scrub every day, no more than 2 to 3 times a week. Okay, I hope you all can hear me. No more than 2 to 3 times a week is how often you would use the microdermabrasion, just because it's such a deep exfoliation and you don't want to be exfoliating your skin that often. Okay, so no more than 2 to 3 times a week max with the microdermabrasion scrub. And let's go ahead and get it all off, because the next thing we're going to use is our charcoal mask. Okay. Charcoal mask will be next. Let's get it all off. I don't know if you can see my skin, but I can see a difference in my skin just by using that microdermabrasion scrub already. Huge difference in my skin already. Huge difference. Okay, so charcoal mask, which looks like this. This is how I want you to paint your face with the charcoal mask. Okay, so this is me with the charcoal mask here. You see these spots and speckles on my face? These are toxins and impurities that are being pulled out of my pores. I love this stuff. I love it. I'm gonna tell you how you can get it for free here in a little bit, okay? Because everyone gets the charcoal mask for free. Like, why not you get it for free? Everyone gets the charcoal mask for free, so you might as well get it for free, right? But the charcoal mask has peppermint, it has rosemary, honeysuckle, all of that good stuff in it. But it pulls blackheads to the surface. I have another before and after photo here. It pulls blackheads to the surface. So look at Grandpa's nose. If you look at the nose right here, you see all of those blackheads in his nose. After using the charcoal mask, and take a look, once the charcoal mask comes off, it has pulled all of that gunk and stuff out of his pores. And then Sister Girl up here, she has rosacea. And after using charcoal mask for 2 weeks, you can see how that redness is toned down and her skin is a lot more even as well. So let's go ahead and paint the charcoal mask on all over. I'm going to be using our masking applicator just because it helps the charcoal mask go on a lot smoother and more even. Any mask that we have, it helps it to do that. And so you can get 55 to 60 uses out of this charcoal mask tube. The masking applicator helps you do that. So definitely let your consultant know you want to get the masking applicator with the charcoal mask. But of course, you're going to get the charcoal mask for free, right? And not pay the $25 for the charcoal mask because you're going to get it for free. And once I get the charcoal mask on, I'm going to tell you how you can get it for free because it's a really sweet deal, I think, that we have going on right now for you to get the charcoal mask for free. Okay. Now, we're doing a Hydra session, okay, which is a deep exfoliation, maximum hydration pampering session. A Hydra session is not something that you would do every week because it's too much for your skin. You will not do it, every 2 weeks. You would do it maybe once or twice a month is how often you would do it. Now, all of the products that we're going to be using, you can use every single week and you can use multiple in a week. So you can mix and match. You can do exfoliation today, exfoliation tomorrow, and then you want to do some hydration after that, okay? But let's get this charcoal mask on all over. And don't forget your eyebrows. A lot of people ask me, can I put it on my eyebrows? Yes, you can. You know why? Because we have skin under our eyebrows, and sometimes you break out right underneath your eyebrow. So get that charcoal mask underneath your eyebrow too. I'm using a mirror because the way that the screen is set up, it's weird looking in the screen and trying to put it on. It's like the opposite side. So, mirror, here we come. Okay, charcoal mask is on all over. We're going to let this charcoal mask sit for a little bit so it can do its thing and start to pull those toxins and impurities out of our pores, which I'm excited about. And I'll show you all mine. But if you're looking at a screen, which you're not, because I'm the only one in the screen right now, it's really hard to see how much is pulling out of your pores because the screen does not do it justice. Okay. Look at my face. I did a really good job today. A lot of times on these Hydra sessions, I don't do such a great job because I'll be having charcoal mask like not in the right spots. Okay, so the charcoal mask, how can you get it for free? Everyone needs the charcoal mask. You might as well get it for free. Okay. So when a free charcoal mask, when you say yes to a Facebook pop-up party, we have so many people doing these Facebook pop-up parties right now because one, it's so easy to do. Okay, that's the first thing. Two, you don't have to do much at all. It might take you 15 minutes in a whole week to do a Facebook pop-up party. The reason why is because the consultant does everything. The consultant does it all. And you get to end up with some free products for being our hostess of the Facebook pop-up party. Speaking of hostess, this month we have our Fall into Beauty contest. So you get an entry when you have your samples and you're doing the Hydra session with us. You also get an entry if you're a hostess of a party, if you do an in-person facial, or if you do a Zoom facial, you get an entry. You get 3 entries if you are a hostess of a Zoom party, a Messenger party, a Facebook party, however you do parties, right? You get 3 entries. And then if you listen to the business opportunity, whether you're interested in it or not, it doesn't even matter if you're interested in it or not. You get entered into the drawing. You get 5 entries in the drawing for listening to the business opportunity. So you can walk away with like 10 entries in the drawing for the month. And man, people who have been winning have been loving the prize. Okay, so Fall into Beauty. This one here is our exfoliating powder. You get 3 eye colors and a cheek color, fall colors. Okay, you get a compact that goes with it. You get an eye primer, and you also get a moisturizing stick here as well, which is perfect because the weather is changing, which means that our skin is also changing as well. So I'm gonna be fanning my face so it can dry a little bit. But free charcoal mask, you guys. I mean, like, that's the best thing ever. You can give it as a gift to someone. You can use it for yourself. I mean, we all need to detoxify our skin, right? So you don't use the charcoal mask every day. You use it no more than 2 to 3 times a week, similar to the microdermabrasion scrub. Okay, so no more than 2 to 3 times a week is how often you would use the charcoal mask. But man, oh man, it is so good for your skin. It's so good for your skin. Okay, so while we are letting this charcoal mask sit, I am going to tell you a little bit about our next event. Well, the next Hydra session is on October 6th. So if you want to get samples for our next Hydra session, just comment samples. Just comment samples below and we will get the samples out to you. They are free samples. Who would not want the maximum hydration samples and the deep exfoliation samples? Like, they are amazing. Your skin will love you afterwards. Your skin will feel amazing. So comment samples if you would like to get the samples to try it. Or if you're like, I don't know if I want to try the Hydra session, but I do want to try something, then we'll send you the link so you can sign up for whatever session you want to sign up for. And it's free. Free samples, free sessions to sign up for, just for you to try the products, see if you like them. If you like them, great. If you don't like them, oh, okay. It's okay too. Okay, so our next Hydra session is going to be Friday, October 6th. So we want to know who wants samples so we can get them out to you in time. So you'll have them for the next Hydra session also. In the month of October, we're going to be doing a session called Retinol and Boosters. Okay, Retinol and Boosters. And I'm going to be talking about our retinol set because retinol is so good for your skin. Also, it's our clinical solution set. And I have some before and after photos just to show you. So this one here is a before, and then that's an after. So what does retinol do for your skin? Retinol basically gets rid of redness. It gets rid of dark spots. It gets rid of age spots, sunspots, similar to microdermabrasion, but it's a little more concentrated. It is also really good for acne and breakouts. It's good for lines and wrinkles. It's good for sagging skin. It's good for so many things, especially if you're concerned about aging, right? Retinol is really good for that. So take a look at this lady here. You see her before picture here. And then take a look at her after. Look at how her skin has been lifted. No surgery, using our retinol set. So we're going to do an event called Clinical Solutions and Boosters. We'll make sure that we post it so you know about it. But Clinical Solution and Boosters, we can't really send samples of the retinol set because the retinol potency starts to go down when it's introduced to the air. So it wouldn't even make sense to send samples for it. But I do want to make sure that you know about it because you might know someone who can benefit from it. So we will make sure. Take a look at her. It might be hard to see her, but she has breakouts in the before photo, and then her skin is completely clear in the after photo also. So lots of good things with the retinol that I'm excited about and can't wait to show you all about it and talk to you about it. And then we have boosters. Boosters you can use with your skincare. You use the retinol with your skincare too, but boosters you can use to boost your skincare and to make it even better than what it is right now. So we have 4 boosters that we'll be talking about also during the retinol and boosters event next month. Okay, so the next product we're going to be using is our Revealing Radiance Facial Peel, which looks like this. This is the exact same chemical peel you would get if you went to a med spa, okay? Now, it's not a peel that you're going to like peel off your face. It actually washes off, just like the charcoal mask washes off also. But this has glycolic acid in it. And man, it is so good for your skin also. So the glycolic acid. So we did the first level of exfoliation, which was the microdermabrasion scrub. We removed that top layer of dead skin cells. Then right now with the charcoal mask, we're digging 3 layers deep into the pores and pulling out all of the stuff out of your pores, okay? Then the third level of exfoliation we're going to do is we're going to go underneath this top layer of skin and we're going to dissolve all of the dead skin cells with the glycolic acid that's in our Building Radiance Facial Peel so that when that new layer of skin comes, it's a lot more plumper, it's a lot more youthful, it's a lot more tighter also. So you don't see a difference right away with this one because it's that new layer of skin that comes up, okay? But oh my goodness, it makes a huge difference. How often can you use this? Only 2 times a week is how often you can use it. And I'll tell you more about it when we get ready to put it on. Okay, so let's see here. Let me get a little closer here so you can see. So take a look at my nose. You see those spots and speckles on my nose? Oh, this right here. This is a breakout. If it turns white, it is a breakout, okay? But my nose, and I knew my nose is always my trouble area. My nose and this area right here are my trouble spots. But take a look at that nose. Those are toxins and impurities that are being pulled out of my pores. Now, you can use the charcoal mask on other areas too. It doesn't have to, put it on your face, but you can put it in the palm of your hand. You can put it underneath your arm. If you're transitioning from regular deodorant to natural deodorant, there's this period where the smell, right? Well, this helps it with the charcoal mask. You're just pulling out all those toxins and impurities right away, and you can kind of forego the whole nastiness part of it when you're transitioning. Okay, so you can put it on the bottom of your feet also because it pulls the toxins and impurities out of your pores, even on the bottom of your feet as well. Okay, let's see if this is ready. It's still wet a little bit. I'm gonna fan it some more while it is still going. Okay, so if you don't know, Mary Kay is doing a promotion this month. But before I even tell you about the promotion, have you heard the news? We were announced the #1 skincare and color cosmetic brand worldwide in direct sales. Worldwide, not just the United States, but worldwide, which is a big deal. So again, samples, right? You want to try the #1 skincare and color cosmetic brand, you want to get the samples and try it. I mean, it's the #1. It is #1. Okay, so comment samples so you can get the samples because these are some high quality products. I mean, obviously we were voted #1, so we have to be high quality, right? So comment samples so we can get the samples out to you. But I wanted to tell you about the promotion that Mary Kay is doing right now. And a lot of times during the holiday season, we're looking for ways to make a little extra money on the side to continue doing what we're doing, but to make a little extra money on the side so we can get we're getting gifts and stuff for people, not just our kids, but for other people also. And we like to make it a great holiday season. And because of that, Mary Kay has launched a starter kit for you to start your business this month in September, only in September for $25. I know. It's so good. It's only $25 to get started with the Mary Kay business. And what do you get for the $25? You get some samples, you get a catalog, you get some brochures, you get full access to all of the educational material, trainings, and all of the digital tools and apps as well. For $25, the website is good for a whole year. There's no additional cost. People can go on your website and place an order as well. You still make your profit on your website, the same profit you would make if you were sitting in front of someone and they purchased from you, the same profit, okay? I'll tell you more about the profit when we take off the charcoal mask. All right, let's go ahead and take off our charcoal mask. I'm gonna be using a wet washcloth here to take off my charcoal mask. But let's go ahead and take it off. And you'll see how easy it is to come off. So if you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to get samples for that. Yes, you do, because it comes off super easy, but it does a great job. As you can see, the rest of my nose, right? More toxins and impurities are coming out up there. Okay, let's go ahead and take it off. I like to press my towel into my face like this, just to wet the charcoal mask up a little bit. And then what I do? But look at that, how easy that is to come off, right? So easy. Okay, so we want to get all of the charcoal mask off. because the next thing we're going to do is the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel that I just talked about, which again, it's so good. So that's the third layer of exfoliation there. Okay, don't forget your eyebrows. If you put the charcoal mask there, make sure you wipe your eyebrows also. I always get it in my hair when I do my charcoal mask, whether I'm doing it on a video or not. It like always gets in my hair. I have to use a mirror just to make sure. Okay, I think we are good. I think we're good. Okay, so the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel, it's a pump, okay? You only need like a few squirts and you're just gonna pat it onto your face, is how you're gonna do it. Now, a tingle is normal. If you get a tingle, that's normal. It has the glycolic acid in it. I gotta change positions again because my feet are going to sleep. Oh my goodness. Okay. And you guys, this was the best spot to actually do this because the other areas was the light just wasn't great. You'd be like, I cannot see you, and I don't know what you're doing because I can't see you. Okay, so the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. A tingle is normal. Some people get a tingle. I get a tingle sometimes, not every time I get a tingle. I don't know why. It just depends, but sometimes I do. Okay. So we're going to go ahead, do a few squirts, and then we're just going to pat it into our skin all over. I like this because it is going underneath the skin. So like right now, I have a tingle. Last time I did it, I don't think I got a tingle. Oh no. Okay, if you have questions, put your questions in the comment and we will get your question answered for you also. But again, if you want samples of this, I mean, if you went, so microdermabrasion is $75 per session, right? If you went to a dermatologist's office, we're letting you get a free sample. Charcoal mask, it costs $25 for a tube. We're giving you a free sample. This right here, if you went to a med spa to get a chemical peel, $75 per session. We're giving you a free sample, okay? So free samples, like you can't pass that up. So if you like a free sample, comment samples, and we will make sure we get our samples out to you for that. Okay, so this is the last step of the exfoliation phase, and then we're going to move into the hydration phase next. So I told you I was going to tell you a little bit about the profit, how we make our money, all of that stuff. So we make a 50% profit on everything we sell. If you sell an eyeshadow brush, if you sell an eyeshadow, if you sell a lipstick, if you sell a mascara. And this is the thing that I tell people, like, people are going to always buy their mascara, women and men buy mascara too. And people are going to always buy their lipsticks. They're going to always buy their lip glosses. They're going to always buy their cleanser. They're going to always buy their moisturizer. They're going to always buy these products that we have. Why not have them buy them from you? You make a 50% profit on everything you sell. Everything you sell, you make a 50% profit. So even if they go on your website, which you get for a whole year, you still make a 50% profit on your website too. Okay. So that's the first way we make our money. The second way is when we actually build our team. Now, that's not a requirement. You don't have to build your team, but let's just say you add Maria to your team. Let's just say Maria. You add Maria to your team. Okay. Mary Kay is going to pay you a commission check based on what Maria does. It doesn't come out of Maria's check. It doesn't come out of Maria's pocket. It doesn't come from me. It doesn't come from your consultant. It comes from Mary Kay, the number one skincare and color cosmetic company. It comes from their profits, and they're sharing their profits with you, saying, thank you so much for sharing this amazing opportunity with Maria. And so that's the second way we make our money, is through team building. Now, we have a card program. If you've listened to me talk before, you've heard me talk about the number of cards that I've earned. So I'm on card number 6 right now. And our unit, your consultant, my unit, my team, we are working to become a 2-time Pink Caddy unit. Yes, your consultant will be able to say, yep, I'm part of a Pink Cadillac unit, because that's the first question most people ask is, do you have one of those pink Cadillacs? And your consultant will be able to say, yes, I'm part of a Pink Cadillac unit, which is so exciting. Okay. So exciting. So we are working to finish that out to be a 2-time Pink Cadillac unit. And by you getting samples, By you watching this, you are helping us get one step closer to finishing up the pink Cadillac, okay? Just one step closer, just a little nudge closer, just by you seeing samples in a comment, just by you getting on and watching, you are helping us become a 2-time pink Cadillac unit. But then not also us, so that's the bigger thing, right? But your consultant has a huge goal. And by you seeing samples and by you saying, by you watching and getting on these Facebook Lives that we do, you are helping your consultant get one step closer to her goal as well. Okay. So you have no idea how much you being on, seeing samples, trying the samples, you have no idea how much that support means to us. And we appreciate it. And I want to say thank you on behalf of every single person that is on our team and in our unit. I want to say thank you so much for supporting. Okay. Okay. So we're going to leave this on just for a little bit. Okay, so the car program, we have I've earned 6 free cars, but the first level car that your consultant is working on right now is a silver Chevy Trax, okay? The silver Chevy Trax. Mary Kay pays the license, the taxes, the registration, and 85% of the car insurance. There is no car note. No car note, none whatsoever. And 85% of the car insurance is paid for not only for your consultant, but also someone else that she can add to the insurance as well. Still 85% covered. I don't know about you, but insurance is expensive. I know. Thank the Lord, I haven't had to pay full insurance for the last 10 years because I've been driving a free car with Mary Kay. But I know insurance is crazy expensive. And I know car notes are pretty expensive also. So why not help your consultant earn a free car, or you join Mary Kay and you earn the free car too, right? So many perks for having a Mary Kay business as well. Okay, so that's our car program. Now, I told you it costs $25 to get started with the Mary Kay business. Like, that is it. There are no quotas. You don't have to sell a certain amount every single month. You don't have to do a certain amount of time to work your business a week. You don't have to be just in one location. You have so many options the way you can work your business. You can do it online. You can do it through Facebook. We have some consultants who only do Facebook Live parties. Facebook parties, that's it. You can do it in person. You can do a hybrid of all of those as well. There's so many options. And so that's what I love, is the flexibility in how you can work this business as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and take off our Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. I was about to say hydrogel eye patches. But before I do, I forgot we got to do the lips. And you don't have the samples of the lips, but I'm going to tell you about our satin lips because it is amazing. So we have a shea butter sugar scrub that basically removes all of the dead skin cells from your lips. We're in the exfoliation phase. So I am going to, and my lips need some of this shea butter sugar scrub. The shea butter basically locks in the moisture. And that's what I like about the shea butter, is that it locks in the moisture. It doesn't feel greasy at all. It just basically keeps your lips moisturized, but not greasy. And we also have a satin hand similar to our satin lips as well that does the same thing. But our lips is the only thing on our body that doesn't self-exfoliate unless you intentionally go in and exfoliate your lips, okay? So now we can take off the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel and the Satin Lip Scrub all at the same time. Oh, I forgot to show you the before and after photos of the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel here. So take a look at her neck. You should be able to see it. It might be hard to see, but the one on the left is the before and the one on the right is the after of her using the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. Now, this person used it on their feet. The one on the left is before, the one on the right is after. Top and bottom. It's just different sides of the foot. Look at the heel and then look at that part, the toe part right there. Huge difference removing those dead skin cells also. Okay, so let's get our facial peel off. I feel a huge difference in my skin already. And we haven't even gotten to the hydration phase, which we're getting ready to do right now. So I just took off the satin lip scrub. Now I am going to put on the satin lip balm, which has shea butter in it also. And it makes your lips feel so soft, so smooth, so kissable. And even if you don't have no one to kiss, at least your lips are in ready position for when you find someone, okay? So I always tell people that, and they're like, okay, girl, I need some of that. If you're using Carmax or something like Blistex, those are the worst things you can use on your lips because Carmax and Blistex, they both have alcohol in them. A lot of chapsticks have alcohol in them too, which dries out your lips. And so you'll put it on, and then 10 minutes later, you're like, I need to put my Carmax back on because my lips are dry. So don't use Carmax. Get satin lips from your consultant, please. Just get satin lips from your consultant. Like, don't even go to Walmart and be trying to get chapstick when you can get the best, the #1 skincare and color cosmetic brand. Get the best, right? Get it from your consultant. Support your consultant. Support your consultant in her goal and her dream, because you're just helping her get one step closer to earning her first free car or to promoting herself up the career path as well. Okay. So now we're going to do our hydrogel eye patches. I call these my pink besties here. So each one comes with a spatula because they're like slippery and like to grab them. You end up grabbing 5. You think you have 1. So they are very slippery, but they're like these little rose petals is what they're like. Let's see if you can see those. These little sparkly little rose petals, and they go right underneath the eye area. I do have some before and after photos that I'm gonna show you. So these hydrate the eyes, is what they do. The small part goes right next to the nose, and the larger part goes toward the inside of the eye. Okay, let's see. Yeah, like this. I can't look in the screen when I'm doing it because the screen makes it look like I'm doing it wrong, but I can feel it. Okay. And you have a sample of the hydrogel eye patches also. So go ahead and put those on if you have your samples. And who would not want a free sample of the hydrogel eye patches? I mean, seriously, let me show you the before and after photos. Men and women can both use the hydrogel eye patches. I'm going to show you the guy first. That way you can see. This is one of the consultant's husband here. But take a look at his puffiness, okay? Do you know anyone that has puffy eyes like this? I mean, they don't like it. It is a self-conscious thing, and it messes with your confidence too, because you're like, oh my gosh, like my eyes are puffy. Are they looking at my eyes? Are they looking at the puffiness in my eyes? I know, yes, I did go to sleep last night, but my eyes are just puffy, right? So the hydrogel eye patches help with that. You see in this photo here, you probably can't see it that well through the video screen, but he has the hydrogel eye patches on in that photo. And then take a look now. Look at the under eye for him. Huge difference. Okay, now this is a woman. She has some under eye puffiness and some small dark circles underneath her eye area. So that's her before. And I like that she had times on hers so you can kind of see the difference here. So she has her patches on at 720. At 750, take a look. Before and after at 750, 30 minutes later, okay? So it definitely helps to get rid of any under eye puffiness and small dark circles as well. Okay, so we're gonna leave these on just for a little bit while I tell you about our, oh, let me put the top back on these because I don't want these to dry out. The hydrogel eye patches and the spatula. Okay, so now we're going to talk about our nourishing oil. Okay, I love this. You might be like, oil, I have oily skin. Like, I don't want to put oil on my face. Okay, this nourishing oil dries dry, if that makes sense. It is part of our naturally line. Yes, we have a natural line. So all of those people who are like, oh, I can't use Mary Kay. Well, use the natural line. Okay, it's the #1 skincare and color cosmetic brand. Okay, so the naturally line is our nourishing oil, and it has almond oil in it, sesame seed oil, olive oil. It is amazing. It smells really good. It's a very light scent. And you can put it in your hair, you can put it on your cuticles, you can put it on your knees, your elbows, you can put it anywhere. My daughter has eczema and she uses the nourishing oil. And she's like, Mom, that's the only thing that my skin doesn't eat up because her skin gets so dry. And it doesn't matter what moisturizer you put on, her skin eats it up no matter what. And it's still really dry. So with the nourishing oil, and I know you don't have a sample of this because it is, it's an oil for one, but it's also a natural product. And so we don't really want to contaminate it by putting it into a like little baggie or something, but it's a medicine dropper. I just drop a few droppers into my hand, and then I just basically put it onto my face just like this. But I just love, one, I love the smell of it, but I also love the feel of it too. But it's a hydrating, nourishing oil. So all kind of nourishing products, hydrating products in it, and it's 100% natural as well. So if you know anyone that's like really into like natural products and that kind of stuff, this is probably an oil that they want to try. 100%, hands down. Okay, so you do have a sample of the next product we're going to talk about, which is our moisture renewing gel mask. I love this mask. Even though I have oily skin, I love this mask because this mask is a drink of water for your face. It de-stresses your skin. And you might say, like, how does your skin get stressed? When you are stressed, your skin gets stressed. That's why sometimes stress causes breakouts, because your skin gets stressed also. So stress skin causes dark circles. Stressed skin causes dark spots, darker areas. So this helps to de-stress skin, okay? It is a hydrating mask. I am going to use our masking applicator to put it on with, but it smells good. Now, this we're not going to take off. We're going to sleep in this. When you wake up in the morning, I promise you, your skin is going to be like, oh my gosh, I love you. What did you do to me? It is going to love you. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to take off my hydrogel eye patches here. And let's go ahead and put on the moisture renewing gel mask. We'll put it on all over. And I'm using the masking applicator. Even with the moisture renewing gel mask, you can get 55 to 60 uses out of that tube as well. Okay. But it smells so good. So good. But look at the hydration. Definitely a drink of water for the skin. Now, this mask is going to dry. It's not going to dry like the charcoal mask did, where it like gets hard and tight, but it will dry. So when you touch it, it won't feel wet. It's going to dry like that. But it's going to be hydrating the skin all night long. And then you wake up in the morning, you wash your face, and your skin is going to love you when you wake up in the morning. Okay. Get it on all over. So this mask you wouldn't use no more than 2 to 3 times a week also. So all of the mask and all of the exfoliation products, no more than 2 to 3 times a week, with the exception of the facial peel. This is only 2 times a week, no more than 2 times a week. Everything else you can go up to 3 times a week, but the facial peel, no more than 2 times a week with that. Okay, don't forget your eyebrows. You want your eyebrows, because sometimes eyebrows be dry. You know, the skin underneath the eyebrows be dry, right? Make sure you hydrate that skin underneath those eyebrows too, because we don't want no dry eyebrows, right? Okay, I think I have it on all over. Okay. My skin feels so good. It feels so good. So good. So good. I love the way my skin feels. Okay, so let's talk about the products that we use today. So if you fell in love with anything that we use today, or anything I talked about, you don't even have to have the products or the samples to even purchase products from your consultant, right? But let's say you fell in love with something and you're like, you know what? I need that in my life. Like, I love that she said that about that product. Then let me tell you about the steals and deals that you can get today with the products, okay? So the first one is, and we'll make sure that this gets posted too after the video. That way you can kind of see it for yourself as well. So the first one is our cleanser that we tried. It's the 4-in-1 cleanser. It's $26. This cleanser will last you anywhere between 6 to 9 months. A long time, okay? A long time. So that's the cleanser. The next thing we did was we did the microdermabrasion scrub, and that's 36 by itself. The scrub is 36 by itself. And this will last you 6 to 12 months. I mean, you're paying $36 for a product that will last you 6 to 12 months. What? And that's if you're using it. You know, some people use it once a week. Some people, I do 2 times a week with my microdermabrasion, but some people do 3 times a week. So that's why it's a huge spread, 6 to 12 months. It just depends on how often you're using it. The next thing is the charcoal mask, which everyone gets for free. Everyone gets the charcoal mask for free. You know why? Because everyone is saying yes to the Facebook pop-up parties. They're so easy to do. Plus, you get other free products with the Facebook pop-up party as well. So the charcoal mask is $25. You can get 55 to 60 uses out of the charcoal mask tube like this, but everyone is opting to get it for free. Okay. All right. Next is the satin lip scrub, which is 12. Okay. And then we have our facial peel here, which is 68. And the facial peel, let's say you use it twice a week. The facial peel will last you about 9 months, even using it twice a week. So a lot of times people are like, oh, Mary Kay is expensive. No, Mary Kay is not expensive. Mary Kay is very reasonable because our products are such high quality. They last a long time. Okay. So those are the exfoliation products on the top row. Now let's talk about the hydration products on the second row. So the hydrogel eye patches, you get 60 patches in the jar. Okay. 60 patches in the jar. You can also put the jar in the refrigerator to get more of a cooling, calming effect too. But 60 patches in the jar with the hydrogel eye patches. And then the nourishing oil. Oh my gosh. We call it Jesus tears is what we call the nourishing oil. I love this stuff right here. It's the best thing on the planet if you ask me, but it's 50 for that. The moisture renewing gel mask, which is the mask we have on right now, the hydration mask, that is 24. And then the satin lip, right here. There we go. The satin lip balm is 12. But if you get the set for satin lips, it's actually 22 for the set. So you get a better deal when you get the set instead of 12 and 12 for each individual product. Now, this is where the deal comes in at. Okay. So all of the exfoliation, if you get all of the exfoliating and nourishing products, it will be $297 is how much it would be. Don't worry about that. We have it still in a deal. Okay. But because you get all of the exfoliating and nourishing products, we're going to give you a free travel roller bag, which is a $36 value, which makes it $334. Okay, $334. Now, this travel roller bag, I love it. My husband has one. His doesn't have the hearts, but my kids have their own. We all have ours. So when we travel, everybody have all of that stuff. We put toys in here, pens and pencils in here, scissors in here. My husband has his hair clippers and shaving stuff in his also. All of the pockets are clear, so you can see what's in each pocket. You're not like, oh, where's that brush? Is it in this one? Is it in this one? I don't know, right? Toothbrush, toothpaste, all that stuff goes in here. But let's say you don't want to take the whole bag. You don't have to because you're going overnight. You can just take a pocket from the bag and take the pocket with you also. That's what I love about this is the pockets come off. All of the pockets come off and they Velcro right back on just like that. And you can roll the bag up and carry it as a travel roller bag also. But then I don't know if I showed you this. It has a hanger where you can hang it up behind the door, hang it up on the towel rack, hang it up in the closet. You know, it has a hanger on it too. So you get this for free when you get all of the exfoliating and nourishing products. And so the discount, the deal is, remember, with all of that stuff, it's $297. If you add the bag, it's $334. Well, the deal with the bag is $269. Okay, that's the deal, which is an amazing deal. Because if you got a Hydra session done, if you went to a spa, it will cost you $375 to get all of this done in one session. You get to get all of these products, take them home, and use them at home, and they will last you 6 to 12 months for some of them. So you never have to go get a Hydra session if you don't want to pay the $375 because you're not even paying that to get all of the products that's done in the Hydra session, right? And then at the bottom, there's some extras here. We have our oil-free eye makeup remover, our skin cleansing brush, our hydrating oil, the eye cream, and then our satin hand sets as well. So what I want you to do is I want you to let your consultant know that you were on. You can either tag her in the comments. That way she knows you're on, or you can message her and say, hey girl, I was on the Hydra session. Send me some samples. If you don't want to put comments in the, put comments here, just tell her you want to get some samples for the next one, which is October 6th. Or if you're like, you know what? I love what she said about that product. I want to get the chocolate mask for free. Okay, if you want to get the chocolate mask for free, let your consultant know, or make our comment free in the comments so that she knows that you want to get the Chocolate Master free, and she can get you all set up. It's super easy. It requires hardly any time, no more than 15 minutes for the whole week. Okay. The whole week, 15 minutes. It's like 2 minutes here, 30 seconds here, 1 minute here. And you can do it at any time. You can do it right before you go to bed. You can do it when you wake up in the morning. You can do it on your lunch break. You can do it whenever. Like, it's no set time. Okay. For those 15 minutes, it's no set time. So comment free or let your consultant know if you want the Chocolate Mask for free. And then the business opportunity to get an additional 5 entries into this drawing, because I shared the opportunity with you today. Okay. To get an additional 5 entries into the drawing, you can either comment in the comments or you can message your consultant and tell your consultant A, B, or C. A is, you know what? It sounded good. I would like to make a little extra money. And I'll tell you, you have the best consultant, and I am the best trainer also. So you have the best consultant and the best trainer. So you're in fabulous hands if you're like, I have no idea what to do. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of you. But if you're like, you know what? I would like to make a little extra money. This sounds good. I'll give it a try. B is, oh, I have some questions. I need to watch a video. I need to get some more information. That's B. And C is, nah, just be a customer and that's it. So text your consultant or comment here, A, B, or C, to get an additional 5 entries into our drawing, our Fall into Beauty drawing as well. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great weekend. I know your skin feels just as amazing if you had the samples as mine do right now. Remember, in the morning, you will wash off your moisture renewing gel mask and your skin is going to feel even better in the morning. Okay. Have a great night, and I'll see you on our next Hydra session.